I never thought I would be that woman, the kind people whisper about, the kind who crosses a line and then pretends she didn't see it. But betrayal doesn't start with intention, it starts with closeness. My name is Claire, and this happened when I was staying with my sister and her boyfriend for a few weeks between jobs. His name was Evan. They had been together for 4 years, long enough to feel permanent. Long enough that I stopped seeing him as someone else's partner and started seeing him as part of the furniture. Familiar, safe, off limits. That's what made it dangerous. My sister worked night shifts. Evan worked from home. That meant long afternoons where it was just the two of us, existing in the same space. At first, it was nothing. Coffee, small talk, complaints about work, jokes that filled the silence. Then came the conversations that lasted too long. He asked questions my sister never did. About what I wanted. About why my last relationship ended. About whether I was happy or just pretending to be. I told myself it was harmless. People talk. One evening, the power went out during a storm. My sister was already at work. The apartment felt smaller without the lights. We sat on the couch, candles between us, rain hitting the windows. He told me he felt invisible sometimes. I told him I felt lonely even when surrounded by people. Those words shouldn't have been shared, but they were. When our knees touched, neither of us moved. That was the moment, the exact point where I could have stood up and gone to my room. I didn't. He looked at me like he was seeing me for the first time. Not as his girlfriend's sister, not as a guest, as a woman. The kiss was brief, soft, almost questioning. We pulled away immediately. I remember saying, "This can't happen." He agreed. We meant it, but meaning something doesn't erase what's already been felt. After that night, everything changed. Every shared glance felt heavier. Every accidental touch lasted too long. We started avoiding each other, which somehow made the tension worse. Then one night, he knocked on my door. He didn't step inside. He just said my name. That was enough. What happened between us wasn't loud or reckless. There was no passion-fueled chaos. It was quiet, careful, like we were both afraid of the truth we were creating. Afterward, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, listening to the sound of the apartment settling. I felt sick. Not because of what we did, but because of who I had betrayed. My sister hugged me the next morning before